guys, welcome back to Pro Row 784. We are here at the Boy Scout Ranch in Beckley, West Virginia for round number 10. Yeah, 10. Okay. So we're here for round number 10, and Mr. Brandon's ready to go racing here. The weather and the conditions are really great. It's going to be a little dusty. It looks like the top of the track is going to be a little dusty especially for the first lap, and probably going to continue because they've not had a lot of moisture here and a lot of water here. So I'm going to go get a word with Brandon and he did bicycle the track yesterday, so we'll see what he says, and you guys hang tight. We'll get into it. So we're sitting here with Brandon here at Gncc trailer and got the Can-Am Renegade all ready to roll, Brandon, and you walked the track, or bicycled the track actually yesterday, and you actually like this place. Weather's gonna be pretty good, just a little bit dusty maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weather's beautiful. I've been up here for the week actually, been in North Carolina, and been riding in North Carolina, been having a good time, and feel good. I mean, I'm ready to go. Obviously since last race, it felt like I should have won and been able to win, but obviously I'm able to do that. So I feel good, ready to go. We're sitting good in points. The track is going to be, I wish it wasn't as dusty because I think it would be an amazing track to race on. Not a bunch of passing, but just a fun, fast flowing racetrack, which I love. So definitely rocky though. I mean, there's definitely some rocks out there. It's definitely not snowshoe, but it's similar. It's not as bad, but it's similar.
Turn your back on oncoming racers and use extreme caution when crossing the race course.
Our starting rows for the WXC Women's Pro Class and the 4x4 Pro Class as well. Griff, you're out there somewhere. Raise a hand in the air. He's ready. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting for the WXC Women's Pro Class. As now we will introduce our 4x4 Pro Class row number 1, the 784, out of Avon Park, Florida, on a Pro Row 784 TMS and Edgewood back Can-Am, Brandon Frazier. Up next, the 231 out of Roachdale, Indiana, on the KMK Off-Road Umber and FXR back Can-Am, Caden War. Up next, the 510 out of Tarleton, Ohio. Takes another big deep breath, and there it is. Blue flag wave, blue flag wave, set him down, set him down, set him down. As we are just about ready to roll now for the 4x4 Pro Class in 10 seconds for row number 1, the 4x4 Pro.
Boy, oh boy, you talking about a tough race. Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Row 784 here. My name is Chuck. I just want to jump in here and explain a few things here about what you're going to view and what you're going to see here and how and why I did what I did here. So we went to Beckley, West Virginia here for round number 11. I apologize for saying 10, but it is around 11 out of the 13 rounds that we do in the 2024 season here for Brandon Frazier here. So yeah, so as you saw there on the start here, so you can see the dust here. So this race was one of those races that was just unbelievable dusty, and the video really doesn't do it justice. There's some places here that you'll see, especially toward the end of the lap, that's really, really bad. And essentially what's happened here, Brandon's running along here in third place, and basically these three riders are separated by about 20 seconds, and that's about as close as you can get. When you're looking across here, the sun's beaming down, the shadows of the trees. This place has massive boulders and rocks, and obviously big huge trees here, a lot of elevation as you can see here. And so Brandon, along with the rider in front of Brandon, I mean they were about 20 seconds apart on this first lap until they knocked this dust off the top, or this very, very light dust. And so or film, or whatever the hell you call it. But anyway, it's you could take your foot and stomp on the ground and it would just come up as a cloud of dust. It was unreal. And we've seen this in the past, but not to the extreme of this. But you can see here the camera gets a little dot on here. That stays on the camera for some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for video purposes, I'm just going to cut a lot of this first, second, and third lap out. Maybe I'll add a few things there, but for instance, there's really nothing important. These riders stay about the same gap on lap 2 and 3. I think they get within 9 seconds, 10 seconds of each other, but you really can't see any racing because they can't get close to one another because of the rocks and the dust. So it's basically, it creates an accordion effect. That there is some places that they gain, but then they got to lose it right back because they can't see. So there's a little bit of racing on lap 4 with the leader and second place guy in front of Brandon. Brandon runs third this entire race. He was in third place, and there again that gap remained about the same. You just could not whatsoever make any time up between the track being so treacherous with the rocks and that kind of such, and then the dust. And then the lappers get, a little bit, they come into play there toward the end there, but not bad. For the most part, these guys are moving out of the way for these guys. And where Brandon may get a break, the rider in front of him gets caught behind one, and it just goes back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, it works out about the same. There was it was exciting to watch there toward the end, and there again, you just it was very, very hard to make a pass. This track is known for like the one line kind of thing. There is the multiple grooves on the track, but neither one of them are faster than the other, sort of, so to speak. And if you do try to take one, you've got to be tremendously faster than the rider in front of you to get by him. And that is not the case with these three riders here. These three riders here that are in the top 3 here are elite riders, and they just don't make any mistakes and that kind of stuff. So unfortunately, Caden Wharf, he's the one got the whole shot. He led this entire race, and this kid has never won a race before. We was really rooting him on, to be honest with you. And he had a malfunction with the ATV there on the last lap here, which takes him, and I don't think he takes him out of the race, but it drops him back. And so that's how Collier ends up winning it, and then Brandon ends up second. And that's mainly by default of Caden Wharf having his issues with his quad right there at the end. I think I'd heard he broke a fan or ran hot or something, or the temperature or something like that. I'm not positive. Okay, with all these darn rocks, there's no telling what could have happened. And as you'll see here, whenever I cut the video up to the last little bit here, you can see Brandon's falling behind Collier, and there's just rocks pounding the ATV and I'm sure pounding Brandon. And all these riders got that, and they all got pounded by rocks and that kind of stuff. But listen, we had a great time, and I'm glad we finished this one. This was one that Brandon really likes, and he felt like he could win because he really likes the place, but it is a treacherous place, and I was really concerned about it being that it's so rocky. We're heading to John Penton in Ohio here in a couple weeks. That's a pretty good track for Brandon, and obviously Indiana at the end. Brandon really loves that place. Fast, flat, and he just likes to flat out kind of winging it, and really fast track. So we're excited, and we're gonna get this Renegade all dressed up and ready to go, and we're gonna be hitting Ohio here in a couple weeks. Also, I was going to tell you too, I'm going to be posting the entire video. My GoPro finally got the entire race, and I got new batteries. I did some settings on my GoPro, and I finally got the entire race, and I'm going to post that here in a couple 3 days, the entire content of the video. So some of you guys are requesting the entire video. You're getting ready to have it. So, but this particular version here is going to be short, and I'm going to try to cut it down, try to stay up under a half hour here so you can get some of the content here. But I will be posting the entire video of this particular race, and it's pretty cool. If you guys want to watch it, that's fine. If not, then obviously I'll be posting this video here. So all right, you guys enjoy. Thank you. We got Brandon running in third right now. They just completed the first lap, and looks like he's like 19 seconds behind second, and second's like 18 or 19 behind first. So they're all spaced out about the 20-second area, and my anticipation is that's probably because of the dust. So we'll wait here and see how this second lap here goes, and maybe the other quads have already knocked down some of the dust, or knocked it off the top, and it'd get a little bit better. So yeah, he looks like he come by and shook his head, so he's in pretty good shape, and I'm getting ready to go down now. I was down in the woods there, so they're gonna be coming down this straightaway here, making a right. We're gonna be pitting just on the other side of the tree line here. So Mr. James and the Gncc crew's down there waiting on me to come down there. So we suspect Brandon to be in probably another 12-15 minutes, something like that. So we'll just sit around and wait and see how the race plays out.
definitely put in more of a charge, but just the dust wouldn't let me. So I felt good. We're happy with second. Still got the points lead. Still got 2 more rounds to go, and all we can do is hope for the best.
Up to the stage, gonna be your second place, Brandon Frazier. Cody Collier now making his way up. And now we will make our way around to your second place on the day. Brandon Frazier, man, a second place today. Take us through your race.
Dude, it was a good day. We started off third, and not a bad start for a normal start, but for this place, man, it was tough. Honestly, I thought the dust was going to disappear, and it didn't. Honestly, I felt like it got worse, and felt good. I was putting in a good ride. Felt like I could have put in more of a charge, but man, the dust just held me back a little bit. And trying to keep up with these guys, I would catch them in a few sections where it wasn't as dusty, and then I'd lose them again, and it was tough, man. Caden was leading the whole race, and unfortunately, he had an issue today, and let us get me up to second today. And but had a good day. Happy with where I'm at. Really confident on the bike. Bike rode awesome today, and can't complain.
On a day like today, Brandon, where do you gain time out on the course?
Oh, dude, it's hard. There's no doubt. It's not easy. You're hoping for the best. You're following helmets instead of looking through the trees. So you're hoping the next guy don't make the mistake that you could possibly make, and just trying to stay on all 4 wheels and keep the bike moving is the main goal.
Man, it's always exciting seeing you come through the finish line. You're either shaking your head no, or you're shaking your head yes. When you're coming through, we saw you shaking your head yes. What does that mean?
Dude, I was feeling good. I was like, man, maybe the dust is about to settle. I'm feeling like I got my groove going. We just pitted. I got my drink. Man, dude, I was feeling really good. I was feeling confident in the bike. But man, dude, the bike's on rails this year. And I feel good. I'm confident in myself. And just felt like I could have put more of a charge. But the dust, man, it never went away. It just stayed there.
Well, congratulations on the second place today. You guys always keep it exciting. One of the funnest classes to watch. How do you feel going into these last couple rounds?
Really good, man. Obviously still got the points lead. We'll lost some points today, but still feel really good and very happy. Obviously we got 2 more rounds to go. We got to keep it on all 4 in the next 2 rounds, and we should be good.
Gotta pass it around. That's the way we do it here on the 4x4 Pro Podium. And of course, your AM ATV race, always making sure that they bring plenty of swag up to the podium with them. You gotta get loud if you want to brace it. You gotta get loud. There we go. Let's hear it for him. The louder you get, the better chance you got. He can't hear you.
Put your hands up, Jonathan.
Let's go ahead and get your women's pro class up here to the podium.
Yeah, so we're standing here with Brandon after the 2024 Mountaineer, and Brandon, boy, I tell you, the dust was so bad. I mean, literally, I'm glad they got showers here so we can all go get showers, because we are all layered in a dust cloud. So we just saw you get off the podium. You ended up second and had a good ride together. You was going to finish third, and one of our friends, Caden, had some issues there on the last lap there, and it allowed you to move up to second. But listen, just no passing. Didn't look like you guys are great training along there.
Yeah, so I started off third. Really barely got third, to be honest with you. I should have started probably 5th or 6th, but I knew the start was really important today. I knew third was a good start because the 2 guys in front of me, they were quick. So I just kind of put my head down. It was so dusty that first lap. I lost sight of them. So I was just like, all right, let's not make a mistake. And that's what we did. And ended up, I think first lap was 20 seconds back, and ended up pushing. I felt good. I was like, man, hopefully some of the dust has gone away. And obviously it was just them 2 in front of me for that second lap, and the dust wasn't too bad. Ended up catching them out there, and felt really good, man. And felt like I could win the race. And I knew there wasn't a lot of passing out there for one, and obviously I didn't realize how bad the dust was and was going to be the whole race. So we ended up staying third the whole race, and to that last lap, unfortunately, the board broke, and obviously let me and Cody get by and move up in position, first and second. And felt good. Ended up second today. Just felt like I feel like I could go race another 2 hours.
Right.
I mean, I'm not like I'm more mentally tired than I am tired, just because you're trying to focus on not making mistakes, not hitting trees, that kind of stuff. And just felt like I could have put more effort in, but the dust wouldn't allow me to put more effort in.
Right.
So it was a risk and reward.
We're certainly going to do all we can do to get after it. So listen, you've had a good season, and you're in good shape, and we feel like you're fast enough. We just got to have a few things head our direction and that kind of stuff. So,
Sure.
All right, Brandon, appreciate it. I'll see you at home, bud.